In this lesson, we're going to see date function under the single row function category. So in date function is nothing but we're going to pass the input as a date format, as a date data type. In the previous lessons and all, we have seen character related function and number related function, but in this lesson we're going to see the date related function. All those things whatever we are seeing now, which is come under the single row function. Now see, before going to see this date function, you need to understand what is a sysdate. Okay, if you execute the query like this, select sysdate from doer. Sysdate is nothing but it is used to display the date and the time of which our Oracle database server is installed. Okay, for example, here see, it is used to display the, I forgot to mention the important keyword, current date. Will display the current date and the time of where your Oracle database server is installed. Suppose see here, you are executing the query like this. Select sysdate from doer. You got the answer 16 March 2018 is a current date. Okay. So this is the most important keyword, okay, used in SQL project. And the next function is we can also perform a round operation with the date data type. So you see in this query, select sysdate, round of sysdate comma yum round of sysdate comma dd from doer. So what does it mean is I am just switching the sysdate here as a one column, first column, and in my select list, this for the second column I am rounding my sysdate by month. Okay, so it will round up the month. Okay, it will check whether the sysdate is 16 March 2018, right? So I almost crossed half of the month, right? I'm nearing to the March, April, because when we divide the month by 2, we got a 15 days, right? First 15 days and next 15 days. So almost I crossed half of the month, right? So when I execute the query, it will show the April month. Next here, see, rounding up sysdate. Sorry, here I need to put year. Okay, so when I round up the year, it will check whether I am whether you need to show 2018 or 2019. First I will execute the query, then explain you. See here for the sysdate, it's showing current date, okay, 16 March 2018, and for round of sysdate comma yum I am rounding the month. As I already said previously, we are nearing to April because almost I crossed half of the month here. Okay, so almost we crossed half of the month here, so that's why it's showing 1st April 2018. And when I rounded up by my year, okay, so I'm not crossed half of the year, right? I'm still in March only. Okay, so that's why it is showing 1st Jan 2018, because the March is only the third month, right? So suppose imagine instead of a March, if I have like a July or August, like this means I almost completed half of the year. Sorry, we almost completed half of the year. Then it will show here 1st January 2019. If your input is like a July, August, September, that month means, okay. So here we can also perform round, okay, with numbers, with date data type also. In the previous lesson and all, we seen round function with some numbers, right? And then here we are saying with a date data type. And the next thing is a trunk. Okay, trunk, as I said in the previous lesson, trunk always round up to the minimum value only. Okay, so even we crossed half of the year or nearing to the next year, it will show the current year first date only. Okay, now I am going to execute the query here. See, select sysdate, it's coming 16th March, and trunk of sysdate yum. I am just trying to rounding my month. Okay, but trunk always rounding to the minimum month. Your current month first date only it will show 1st March 2018. Why means even if you cross half of the month, right, you are nearing to the April because we rounding the month only here. Okay, so Oracle will search what is the month you are. Okay, I mean what is the date of your month. So even you cross, even you are nearing to the April, but it will show 1st March 2018. Okay, why means trunk always round up to the minimum value. Next, for here also I did the wrong, sorry for this. I need to give YY here. I am truncating. Okay, I am truncating my year. Okay, so it will always show first March, sorry, first Jan 2018. Even if I crossed half of the year, even I in my input instead of a sys date I give some date which is in the month of November or December, it will not round the month to the next year. It will always round up to the current year only. Okay, this is what we seen in the trunk function. And we have one more so many interesting function in the data type is next underscore day. So select next underscore day. If you next underscore day have two arguments. Okay, the first argument is whatever the date you like to give, please give that date here. For example, I give 15th March 2018 and here I give Saturday. What does it mean is from the 15th March 2016, what is the upcoming Saturday, that date it will return as a result. So see 15th March 2018, right? So check in the date. So 15th March 2018 is there. So here what is upcoming Saturday is 17th March 2018. So it will show this day. It was upcoming Saturday because this is Friday, Thursday. So here I given a Saturday here. So it will give what is the date for upcoming Saturday. Now I am going to execute this query. It's 17th March 2018. It's showing the upcoming Saturday. Here instead of a Saturday you can give any day here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It will return that particular day from this date. So next underscore day is nothing but it returns upcoming date of a day in which we given in the second argument. Okay. The next thing is the last underscore day. Last underscore day, see here, select last underscore day 15th March. So whatever the date I have given here I given 15th March 2018. So whenever I give some date here for this particular month, okay, what is the last date, month and year, what is the last date, whether it will come 30 or 31st. So, okay, right, for February alone we get 28 or 29 like that. So it will give that last day of the month of whatever the input, based upon the input what we give. So for example, now I am executing this query here. Select last underscore day 15 March. So March 2018, it will take what is the month and the year. March 2018 is there. So what is the last date of this month? That is the result of the query. 31st March 2018. So last underscore day is nothing but it will return the last day of the month. And few more function we're going to see is add underscore months. Select add underscore months. Okay, here it consists of only the two arguments. So by the name itself we can understand add underscore months is nothing but whatever the number you have given in the second argument, that many months is going to add in the first argument. Okay, so here I given 3, right? So what happened means it will add the 3 months from this particular day. So 2nd February means 2nd March, April, May. So May 2 will be written as a result. See 2nd May 2018. Why means it will just simply add 3 months, because I have given a 3 here. It will add the 3 months to this input. Okay, so here also, and the same thing only, but here I give the negative number. If I give the negative number, it will go back to the previous month. So 2nd November 2017. Okay, negative number means go back. Then the positive number means it will add the months forwardly. Negative number means it will add the months previously. Okay, so that's why here it's showing 2nd November 2017, because it is showing it will adding the months in the reverse way. Okay, next thing is months underscore between. So months underscore between is nothing but it used to give the subtraction of the months. How many months behind this? That is the answer of this months underscore between. So here see, I given select months underscore between 0 to December 2018, 0 to. How many months behind these two dates? Okay, so that months will give as a result. So here for the second argument I have given August, and the first argument I have December, but the year is same. Okay, so how many months behind this? So here I have the 2 months, August and December. It will subtract the months and give you as a result. Same year is there. So August, September, October, November, December. So 4 months is between these two particular dates. So that's why I got the result as 4. Here, whenever you give months between, please give the greater date here. Okay, and give the lesser date here. When you compare these two dates, you know which one is greater and which one is lesser, right? So always give the for this example, December, this date is a greater date compared to this date, right? So that's why you get the positive answer. See the second example, I have in the first argument I have given the first date 2nd Jan 2018, and in the second date as 02 August 2018. When compare these two dates, you can say which one is greater and lesser, right? This one is greater, but I already said first arguments only need to be greater in the months between function. But in this example, the second argument date is greater than the first argument. So what will happen when we execute this query is we get the answer as a negative number. But it will check how many months behind this two dates. January, right? So February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 7 months is there. Okay, when we subtract these two dates, instead of a +7, you getting -7. Because why? Because in the first argument you given a lesser date than the second argument. That is the reason why you got the negative answer. So whenever you use months between function, always use the greater dates in the first argument and lesser date in the second argument. Okay. So in the above two example and all, we given the same date. Here see, I given 02 and here also I given 02. That's why my result also come as a whole number. But in the third example, see, here I given 02, but in the second argument the date is different. I just given 01. So what happen if we given like this? You will get the numbers like this. So what we need to do when we get the result like this? What is the exact difference between these two dates, right? These two dates. So here the date is different, Okay, here you given a 02 and here you given a 01, so that's why your number is coming like this. So yeah, suppose you work in any projects, okay, SQL projects and all, you got this type of answer in months between, please round up your result. How to round up? It's very simple. Based upon your result, you can round function we already studied in this previous lessons, right? So you can apply this round function, just put round and close it, the bracket, that's it. When you see here how I given, just I enclose my months between function with the round function, right? So now what happened, instead of 4.032, when we round up, it will give only 4. See here, okay, we got the answer as 4. Okay, depending upon the result, it will decide whether 4 or 5 need to come. Okay. Okay. So we have seen some function, months between, round, and add months, next day, last day, sys date, around, and trunk and all. Okay. In the next class, we're going to see some other date related function which is come under the single row function category. Okay all, thank you.